Okay, that was our, stop.
What'd you say?
I'm talking to the camera. Talking to the camera. Okay, that unfortunately did not fix my problem. It still will not start. Let's show you one more time because I've tried it already.
Wait, I thought I heard it start.
It didn't though.
You were. What's this?
Didn't start. Okay, we're going to sort out whether we're getting fuel or not. So we're going to pull off one side of the fuel rail. This is the return, I believe. And we're going to put it in this big giant bucket. I wish I had one of my smaller paint buckets, but I don't. So we're going to stick it in this bucket, and I'm going to go crank the engine, turn it over, and see if we get gas squirting out. If we do, that means we have fuel on our fuel rail. So that's the plan right now. Let's get this battery hooked up. We have juice, and let's start. Turn over and watch the fuel flow. Do we have any gasoline in our can? Nope. Nope. Could it be the fuel pump again? Who knows? Only the shadow knows. All right. So we probably need to disconnect this other end and see if we're getting any fuel out. That's not gonna be fun. All right, let's, okay. Easiest way to find out if we got fuel coming out of fuel pump, disconnect fuel pump. So I've disconnected it. This is probably colossally stupid. So do not do this at home, kids. Anyway, I'm just gonna turn the key on and see if it puts pump fuel into the line. So I'm just turning the key on. It did not. Seriously? No fuel coming out of the fuel. Got all of that connected, and I was hearing that cycle. What on earth? It dribbled out. It dribbled a little fuel out. Just a little. Is that pump screwed up again? Holy mackerel. No way. I find that hard to believe. Wow. How does this happen? Where's my fire extinguisher? Is that the right amount? I don't know. It doesn't look right. I would think it'd have a lot more pressure than that. Are we out of gas? Oh my God. This might be that simple. Oh my gosh. Hey, good news. I've only run out of gas. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I am the smartest man alive!
Oh my God. That's freaking perfect.
You dumbass!
I would have never guessed that. But not having any gauges, I wouldn't know if it was getting empty or not. Oh my gosh. I'm a dumbass. All right, I'm gonna run and get some tanks. Go get some gas. Can't believe I ran out of gas. Okay, let me get this all back together. Everything's okay. Wonder why there's no fuel. That made no sense. Because there isn't any. So bad. Okay. Dumbassery averted. Apparently I'm stupid, or no, I'm not. That's not stupid. It's just I should have had a fuel gauge sorted out, and I didn't realize I could run out of gas. I thought that thing had half a tank, which I've run it how many weekends in a row? That makes sense, I guess. All right, let me get some gas. We'll fill it up, see what happens once it has fuel.
Would you excuse me for just 1 second?
Okay, welcome back. All right, it's the day after the boys left, and I need to get something done because that temperature will not last long in Oklahoma. I think we're actually headed towards a really cold snap next week, which below 50 or whatever, you really can't paint. So I'm gonna paint. So I've got the final piece welded on here, all welded, plug welds in place, seam welded that where it couldn't be plugged. Anyway, went back over it all again with the wire brush and cleaned it all off one more time. So now I'm going to get some primer on it and get started with some primer. I'm gonna probably wipe it down with acetone first just to give it a little, just to annoy it a little bit. Oh gosh, that sun is brutal. Yeah, I love it. All right, so yeah, so that's what we're gonna do right now. You get to watch it? Sure, why not? Okay, the floor's pretty dirty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray. It's gray, so I'm not worried about, it's gray already on the floor, so I'm not worried about that color getting on there or anything. This floor is getting beat up pretty hard with the Range Rover sitting in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I keep saying I'm gonna get started. Let's do some spray painting right now. Moderately clean rag. Safety thing removed. Oh yeah, there's a lot of dust on this from my wire wheeling. All right. evaporating pretty fast, so that's probably how big the paint. All right, we got one coat on there already. We got one coat on there now? We got one coat on there now. Okay, so we got one coat on. I am going to stand it up over here on my cardboard and then just soak it. Literally hoping that the paint will run into the seams and get where I can't get after I've done that. We're also gonna try to do some other things maybe to seal that up. We'll have to decide what those are later. I'm not sure if I could get a wax product in there to keep some of the rust out. I think I can. I just need to experiment with it first and see if I can get it done. Okay, gotta set, oh, blinded. All right, here's the thought. So you see the gap here. I could heat a wax-like material, semi-permanent stuff, and melt it, and it would slip between the two panels. This panel, the weld panel, and the actual floorboard. Once I got that all in there, I could definitely come behind with the stone chip and just fill that sucker up. You can see it really good here. I could just get it in there, melt it into this gap, and then just let it run in there and see what happens. So, and then I would just literally, then I would just flip it over and do it again. So right now I'm just gonna spray it and just get a lot of paint in there. It's my goal. So maybe I ought to wire wheel that back side off first. I gotta wire wheel that back side off first because of this chipping paint from my welds. Yep, let's get the wire wheel out again. Let's do it again. Let's get some more wire wheeling going. All right, wire wheeling it is. You don't get to watch that. I'm not gonna make you watch that. I'm not gonna make you. Okay, that's a second coat, not a second coat. That is a second application of the paint in the first coat. So I did see some stuff that I missed, and spraying kind of lightly, you're gonna miss some stuff. So I went over it again one more time. So that's the bottom. The bottom is now painted and the top is painted. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna put one more coat on it, and then I'm gonna try to get some paint in between where it should go. I wish I had like one of those little, like on a brake parts cleaner, the little tube. I wish I had a spray nozzle that would get on the end of there, that would go in there. No, I've already tried it, it won't fit. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted. If I could get that in there and go down inside there, oh man, I know I'd be happy with that. We're gonna do what we can. Okay, that's all I got right now. Hang on. Okay, moderate success. Let's check it. Okay, so I just sprayed down into the crack here. Oop, where are we on the camera? Okay, just sprayed. Let me get my angle here. Boom. I just sprayed down in here, all the way across. And you can see on the back side, we're coming through. You can see paint on the edge of the rail. That means paint is coming through on that. So that's good. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we wanted to see. So I'm gonna flip it over and do the other sides too. Wasteful? Probably. Creative? Definitely. Definitely draining through on the other side there. We'll let that run. We'll just let it run for a few minutes. Just let it sit and run in there for a few minutes. Just let it ease itself in there with gravity. I like my chances with the wax stuff though. I might actually use candle wax. Unless I can find a product that's better. I'm watching paint run. Used to watching paint dry, but now I'm watching paint run. Here we go. All right, let's do the last side. Okay, that's about it for this week. All right, that's what we got done. We figured out, wait, hold on. Yeah, that needs to be organized. We found out why the Range Rover wouldn't run. Idiot. And we also learned that we can finish our welding, and we got our panel with one coat of paint on it anyway. So we got some paint on it. Temp dropped fairly quickly. We lost about 8 degrees there in about 20 minutes. So sun's setting pretty fast and it's going down on us. So that's gonna be the end of it. All right, that's all I got for this week. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Probably wearing more clothes because I think we're getting a cold front. But that's what we get. Where'd that thing go?